Distinguished panelists on the dais, my esteemed colleagues from the different parts of the world, I feel privileged to be here to share some of my thoughts regarding the challenges of the academic libraries. I also feel honored that Dr. Mujumdar, he approached me about 5-6 months back, and I saw the zeal and I saw his commitment for bringing together the professionals of the 21st century libraries and to have a networking of networks of libraries. Because when we talk about networking of networks, essentially not only the technology, but also the person behind the technology is most important and pertinent. If you just look at the changes, because it is very well-known fact that change is the only constant. The changes are taking place all around, and we have to cope up with those changes. If you are not able to cope up, the Darwin theories are applicable to us. And one after another, the way we see different types of organization. So, birth, growth, maturity, and death. The cycle gets completed unless until appropriate transformation in the right time is being intervened so that the changes are being managed. To me, I see that changes are actually coming out of 3 different interventions. One is the need. The need of the academic libraries today and the need of the academic libraries maybe the past century is totally different. Now, nobody is interested to come to the library as an information seeker. Information is available. So the need is essentially to come up. How do we help the information, the person who is coming to the library, to reduce his information seeking time and right type of information to reduce the information overloading. I mean, that's a great challenge, I feel, due to the change that has taken place of the need. The second is the resources. The resources, the way we used to define the libraries, the journals, the books, the magazines, the write-ups, monographs, and so on and so forth, the intellectual resources now is getting changed from the physical resources to the electronic resources. That's another challenge in terms of managing those resources, in terms of developing the skill of managing those resources. And third most important intervention we see, circumventing the first 2 the challenges, is the ICT. Now, the amount of technology which has already been mentioned by other panelists, the amount of technology that is in place, the amount of resources are in place. Now, how do you manage it? If you want to manage these 3 challenges through our traditional mode of managing the libraries, as very rightly Professor Pentel has mentioned, in terms of developing the mindset of services. The mindset of services also depends upon the person's skill, person's commitment, and persons at ease for the job. Many times we see that persons are just, taking the things very casually when they do not feel comfortable. And one of the, important reasons that has been researched and has been seen, that the lack of skill of the person. Now, if these challenges requires to meet up, how do we meet up or enhance the skill of the persons? The way the cataloging is being done, if we want to apply the same cataloging technique for e-resources, possibly it is not going to work. And the persons will feel totally inhibited in carrying out the job because he may not be feeling very comfortable in doing that. So these challenges requires to be met up with. And given our country's trust given by the Knowledge Commission, when the research and innovation is going to be keys, the quality education is going to be the key, the role of the academic libraries, I believe, and I feel that has increased manifold. And that's a great, great challenge in terms of bringing the professionals together to meet up these challenges. And if we miss the bus again, the whole profession is going to be seen otherwise. And this, innovations, is to be done. There is no straight-jacketed answer. The research and innovations is not a straight-jacketed answer. And with the permission of the chair, I will just conclude with an anecdote. Maybe some humor I bring it. It is known as the shark fish story. Once upon a time, the fish, which is very much a likable and fond of the Japanese in their dishes, they started dying near the shore of the Sea of Japan. Now the persons who are involved in this trade, they are worried because their business is not going to have any income for them. So it became a question of their survival. So one of the person, entrepreneur person, he decided, okay, let me see whether the fish are available little bit away from the shore. So he took a boat and he went there. He caught fishes through the net. And when he brought them to the shore, all of the fishes died and he could not sell them because Japanese, they do not like the dead fish. Then somebody gave a brilliant idea that why not we take a launch so that the journey time can be reduced too. So the response time. And they went and they caught the fish, but when they brought it to the shore and the fish were lying over there, and when they were taken to the market, they were dead, and the Japanese did not get the taste of the fish, so that also did not work it out. Then one person innovated, why not we do something that we take a bigger launch, put a tub over there, water tub. And whenever we have the catch, we put the fishes in the tub so that they are alive, and we bring them to the shore, and we'll be able to sell it to the market, and we'll be able to get a lot of money for our survival. They tried it, but when they wanted to sell it, the Japanese did not like it because there was something missing. Although the fish were alive, there was something missing. Then they started thinking, what could be the reasons? Then one gentleman with a lot of wisdom, he came up, then he says, that possibly when the catches are being made and put it in the water, and they are afraid, so they take shelter and they do not run within the water. So why not we put a shark inside the water so that whenever the fish are being put in the tub and the shark will chase them, the fish will be running as if they are running in the bed of the sea. And it was brought to the shore, it was sold to the market, and it was a roaring success. So this is known as fish shark story. We are to find out some solution in terms of the meeting those three challenges. So with this, I think I have taken my 10 minutes quota. So essentially some questions will come and then we shall respond to those questions.